Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley met again on WWE Raw, but the Queen has yet to decide on her opponent for WrestleMania 41. Recently, Tommy Dreamer revealed he thinks Tiffany Stratton will be the one picked by the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner. Earlier this month, Charlotte Flair returned to in-ring competition when she entered the Women's Royal Rumble match. In the end, she eliminated Roxanne Perez to win the gimmick match for the second time in her career and added her name to the history books. Speaking on Busted Open, Tommy Dreamer thinks Tiffany Stratton will be the Queen's pick for WrestleMania 41. The pick sounds surprising, as they haven't interacted in the past, and Rhea Ripley has a long history with the Queen in the Stamford-based promotion. I think they would go with her, Charlotte Flair, and Tiffany Stratton because of what I saw with Rhea Ripley tonight with all the other stuff that was happening. My spidey sense is tingling, and I think something's going to happen with Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton, Dreamer said. From 22:20 to 22:44. Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley crossed paths on WWE Raw. In 2020, Charlotte Flair won the Women's Royal Rumble match and did the unthinkable when she picked the NXT Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley, and won the title from the Eradicator at the grandest stage of them all. A few years later, Rhea Ripley won the Women's Royal Rumble match heading into WrestleMania 39 and picked Charlotte Flair as her opponent. Mommy dethroned the Queen as the WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, which eventually became the Women's World Championship. In the latest edition of WWE Raw, Charlotte Flair addressed the crowd before she was interrupted by Rhea Ripley. Later, the Queen revealed she'd visit every brand this week before picking her opponent for WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. It'll be interesting to see if they have a third match at the grandest stage of them all this year. For years, Charlotte Flair has been one of WWE's most dominant and decorated superstars. With multiple women's championships under her belt, the Queen has faced nearly every top name in the women's division. Naturally, speculation about her WrestleMania 41 opponent has been brewing, with many assuming she would seek revenge against Rhea Ripley. However, a recent claim by a WWE veteran has shocked fans. Charlotte's choice will be someone unexpected, and it won't be the Eradicator. A new path for the Queen. WrestleMania season is when WWE superstars cement their legacies. Charlotte Flair has always been a key player in these marquee events, having competed in some of the biggest women's matches in WrestleMania history. While her rivalry with Rhea Ripley has been one of the most compelling of the last few years, WWE Hall of Famer and veteran analyst Mark Henry recently stated in an interview that Flair has different plans this year. Charlotte Flair doesn't need to go after Rhea again. She's looking for a new challenge, someone who will shake things up. I've heard from reliable sources that her pick will surprise a lot of people. And no, it's not Bianca, Becky, or Rhea. Mark Henry. This revelation has sent the WWE universe into a frenzy, sparking discussions about who Charlotte Flair could choose. With Ripley expected to be occupied with her own title defense, many are wondering if Flair has her sights set on an emerging star rather than a well-established name. Eliminating the obvious choices. Since her return to WWE programming, Charlotte has made it clear that she wants to headline WrestleMania again. But with Rhea Ripley seemingly out of the picture, that leaves several potential challengers. Becky Lynch, the longtime rival of Charlotte, Becky would be a logical choice. However, both women have crossed paths countless times, and their feud has been on pause for a while. Plus, Lynch is rumored to be heading toward a different WrestleMania match, possibly against Bayley or even a surprise legend. Bianca Belair, another potential pick, but with Belair already involved in a brewing feud for the Women's Championship, it seems unlikely Charlotte will challenge her. Bayley, while Bayley vs. Charlotte could be a possibility, rumors suggest that Bayley may finally get her well-earned one-on-one WrestleMania title shot, taking her out of contention for Charlotte's hand-picked match. This leaves the door wide open for someone unexpected to step up. A surprising name emerges. According to backstage sources, Flair's potential opponent may be none other than Jade Cargill. The former TBS champion made her WWE debut in 2023 and has been steadily building momentum as one of the company's most protected stars. While she has yet to have a major WrestleMania moment, facing Charlotte Flair on the grandest stage would instantly elevate her status. Jade has often been compared to Flair due to her dominant presence, charisma, and impressive physique. WWE might be positioning her as the next big star in the women's division, and there's no better way to do that than by putting her up against the Queen at WrestleMania. The story behind the match. Charlotte Flair choosing Jade Cargill makes sense on multiple levels. Establishing Jade as a major player, WWE sees Cargill as a potential megastar. By having her face a veteran like Charlotte, she gets the ultimate test to prove she belongs at the top. Charlotte's desire for a new challenge. Flair has already defeated most of the top women in WWE. A match against Jade would be fresh and exciting, giving fans something they haven't seen before. A battle of strength and athleticism. Both women are incredibly strong, agile, and athletic. A match between them would be a physical spectacle, potentially stealing the show at WrestleMania 41. Insiders suggest that WWE has already planted the seeds for this match, as Charlotte and Jade have exchanged subtle teases in interviews and social media interactions. How the feud could begin. With the Royal Rumble approaching, the perfect setup for this match could take place at the event. Here's one possible scenario. Charlotte Flair enters the Women's Royal Rumble match and dominates, eliminating multiple competitors. Jade Cargill makes her surprise return and goes face-to-face with Flair in a moment that sends the crowd into a frenzy. The two exchange blows, and Jade eventually eliminates Charlotte, setting the stage for their WrestleMania showdown. Following this, Charlotte could acknowledge Jade's dominance and challenge her to prove that she's still the queen of WWE. This type of build-up would make their match feel special and worthy of a prime WrestleMania spot. What this means for WrestleMania 41. A Charlotte Flair vs Jade Cargill match at WrestleMania 41 would signal WWE's commitment to pushing new stars while keeping established veterans in the spotlight. For Charlotte, this match would allow her to showcase her veteran experience while proving she can still steal the show against fresh opponents. For Jade, facing Flair at WrestleMania would be a career-defining moment, positioning her as a legitimate main event star. For WWE, this booking would create mainstream buzz, as Jade Cargill's presence has already attracted attention from outside wrestling circles. While nothing is officially confirmed, Mark Henry's comments strongly suggest that Charlotte Flair is thinking outside the box for WrestleMania 41. If the rumors are true, fans could witness a historic clash between two of the most dominant female superstars of their respective eras. Will Jade Cargill accept the challenge? Will Charlotte regret choosing such a powerful opponent? The road to WrestleMania just got a whole lot more interesting.